Hi babies, I'm PandaMom. Welcome to my channel where we are all about self-growth and learning what that means for us individually together. Today we are talking about a few things that I've done to kickstart your self-care, self-love journey.
I've been humble too long, yeah. Tell them all I stay calm, yeah. Tell them all I move on, yeah. Fucking my post to say now. They be lost in the sauce, yeah.
The self-love journey itself is the intro journey to everything else, to your spiritual journey, to your feminine journey, or to any other journey you're willing to take and you want to change your life with. I feel like self-love is the first step. So I'm going to talk to you guys about a couple of things that I did to kickstart that journey. I want to first start off by saying, for me, when it comes to religion and spirituality, I feel like it's all connected. It doesn't matter which one you're following or anything like that. As long as you trust it, you live by it, and you ain't hurting nobody, then child, I don't care. And with that being said, my first step is praying. When I first started my journey, I realized that I was praying a lot more and asking for strength and protection to honestly make choices that I have to make, because I know that any journey is going to be a hard journey, and a self-love journey is literally about yourself, and you genuinely will feel alone in it. So stop praying. Even if you're not praying, connect to whoever you're connecting to, or connect to the earth if you need to connect to the earth. Just find grounding. Ooh, that's a nice word for it. Find grounding. And some people find grounding in praying. So I started by praying. The next thing I did was trust in my intuition. Now, for me, most of my trauma came from self-deprecation, so I didn't really trust myself anymore about things that I was saying to me. So I had to learn a way to re-trust me and learn a way to gain trust within myself. So for me, it might not be everybody's cup of tea. I use tarot cards. I know they're not for everyone. I know some people think that's evil, but I didn't use them for things like telling my future or goals for my relationships or friendships or even jobs or anything like that. They were just intuitional questions that I was already asking myself and talking to myself about, and the cards read what I was already thinking. If that's the case, I was learning to trust my intuition. And when you use tarots, you're literally going by your intuition. And most of the time, the cards came out how I was already thinking. And that really did put a lot of more trust in what I was saying to myself. Trust your intuition. There's a lot of ways you can do that. You can meditate. You can ask for guidance in any kind of way. I mean, I wouldn't recommend asking someone else to secondhand everything you're already thinking, because that's not trusting your intuition. That's getting confirmation of what you got going on. So find a way to connect to yourself and find a way to trust your intuition. Honestly, I mean, the third thing I did, and I'm going to try not to go off on a tangent with this one, was speaking affirmations. When a lot of people start their self-love journey, it's because either you really don't love yourself at all, which was my case, or you have little to no love for yourself. Some people start this journey loving themselves and want to love themselves even better, which is really good, really nice. That's what's up. But for me, I didn't love myself at all. There was no anything Shorty was like, whatever at this point. And for me, speaking in affirmations really helped me love me again. Like, for one, I always loved plus size women. I always thought plus size women was beautiful. All of their bodies are unique. You couldn't find one plus size woman that looked exactly like another one. It was amazing. It was all beautiful. And I've never met a mean one either. So loving plus size women was everything for me, except for the fact that the one big girl, big baddie that I didn't love was myself. And I was the most important plus size woman of all to me, because that's me. Like, you should love yourself more than anything else, right? So for me, speaking of affirmations really helped. Now, here's are the things that I did. Here's a couple of things that I did, because I did a lot of speaking of affirmations. When I would get out of the shower, I would rip off the towel and wipe my mirror down, and I would air dry as I spoke to myself. As I spoke affirmations to myself, I would tell myself that I was beautiful, I'm gorgeous, you the baddest out there. And what helped me the most was to disassociate the girl that I was seeing in the mirror with myself. Like, I was talking to the mirror as if it was a whole new naked bitch. Like, I was like, yes, baby, you are gorgeous. Those rose are voluptuous and buttery, girl. I was smiling at her, which means she was smiling back at me. So she was enjoying all of my compliments. And after a while, I don't even know when it switched, honestly, but after a while, I started believing everything I was saying. And I was talking back. I was like, okay, thank you. My role is a little buttery today. Thank you. Appreciate you, you know? Because when you start, it doesn't matter if you believe it or not in the beginning. Because words are very, very powerful. So trusting in yourself, you don't have to at first, honestly. Just do it and be consistent. Like, I did it every time I got out of the shower for probably like 2-3 weeks. And don't even know when the switch happened, because I was doing it so often every day to where I was starting to believe myself. I was like, yes, ma'am. Well, thank you. They're a little heavy today, but I appreciate you. You know? Another thing I did was give gratitude to myself. I would, and this is the last step. This is the fourth one, which is give gratitude to yourself. When I was in the shower, I would be like, thank God for this chest. It's holding me up, whether it's heavy or not. When I wash my legs, thank God for these legs. You know, I'm heavy, but it keeps me going. Thank God for this belly. It helped my son. It gave me a healthy baby boy. You know, thank God for these hands. Keeps me creative, keep me flowing, because I know I'm talented. When I wash my hair, thank God for my hair. It keeps me feeling beautiful even when I'm not feeling the best. You know, wash my face, thank God for my face. And it's not necessarily thanking God or nothing. It's not necessarily you having to thank God, because you could just sit there and say, thank you, chest, for looking good in my shirt today. Thank you, belly, for holding my child. Thank you, legs, for helping me walk to where I needed to go to, you know. Thank you, arms, for holding those bags from the store. Just simple things like that. I had to write that paper today, and I wouldn't be able to do it without my hands. Just give gratitude back to yourself, genuinely. And do it every time you're in the shower. And then all of a sudden, you start to respect yourself. You start to love yourself and care for yourself. You start to intentionally do stuff for her, because you're still thinking this is a different person. And I need to respect her, because it is. It's not the person that you was down on and you was treating bad. this is a new you. And you start respecting her more. You start treating her better. You start eating better for her. You start drinking better for her. You start sleeping more for her, you know? So it's all a mental thing first. That's how you lost your way in the first place. Not even if it was you talking down on yourself, but someone else talking down on yourself, or someone else hurt you, or someone else, destroyed you. And then you start looking at yourself like, am I really even worth it? And then the mental thing eats at you, and now you're not even paying attention to the physical. It all starts mentally. So speak affirmations. Give gratitude to your body. Because even if it's not the body you want, it's the body you have. And that body is keeping you alive. That body is keeping you around. That body is getting you through the day that you didn't even want to get through in the first place. Even if you slept in the bed all day, you're still alive. That body is still in there, pumping that blood, getting the energy to that brain, to that heart, to all these little organs. It's hard because you go so long not respecting, not caring, not loving. But once you start, it's amazing, girl. It really is. And those are my 4 tips of how to help kickstart your self-love journey. Speak affirmations, give yourself gratitude, pray and connect to whoever you're praying and connecting to, and trust yourself. Trust yourself and trust that everything will be okay. I love you. And if you like this video, please share, comment, subscribe. Comment down below your self-care tips or any self-care tips in this video that you would definitely be trying. It's up to you. I ain't pushing you. But I love you, and I hope you have a fantastic day. Because you are gorgeous. You are beautiful. You are loved. God damn it, you are worthy to be happy.
Tell them all to move on, yeah. Fucking my posts, say now. They be lost in the sauce.